Okay, hopefully you can hear me. I just started it, but you can kind of see the conditions in. None of this has been cleaned and repainted yet. You know, the hood. Then you can see bits of rust there. Over there, see, that's a rust hole right there. Should look like that. Well, maybe just part of it's a rust hole. Or either it's a rust on both sides, I can't see anyway. Those parts, if you can buy them, you can buy them. If not, you can make them out of sheet metal. That's what I did. I could not find lower pillars, so I fabricated them. You know, and it's all in all those pictures I took. But I got a link. If you want to see the link, holler. I put a new battery in it, and it's, yeah, and I just made this to fit over the air filter, but I got the air filter free flow. I think I put a new tie rod in on it also, and tires. And here you can see, here's a close-up of the door. See down there? They don't line up. That costs you in a show, but when you're driving it, who cares? Okay, and this is some of the interior. I got a lighter that goes in there, either a lighter or my USB port goes in there. There's the fuel gauge and the temperature gauge, and the fuel gauge does not really register right. I'm messing with it. I don't know if there's something wrong with the gauge or if it's the correct gauge for sure, but the tank would be empty when it would say it had a quarter tank. So I went in there and kind of tweaked around the float to make the float ride higher, so that hopefully the gauge would read lower. So I need to take it out for a run and see what it does. But this then interior. Horn does not work. I had it working at one point, but I think there's a dirty contact or something on it. But it's not working now. Oh wait, okay, never mind, it does work. British technology, can't beat it. Okay, yeah, and I got the turn, this is high and low beam. I got turn signals over there, they work. Wipers do not work. This here, I don't think the blower blows anything at all, and this is unconnected. And last time I drove this, these gauges came off around a time or two, so there's a loose connection somewhere, a loose ground or a loose power line to them. As you can see, they're working now, but it's full disclosure. You know, things like that, sometimes they're intermittent, and you never know until you get down to getting everything cleaned. You know, the headlights and taillights, you know, I took all those contacts and cleaned them and put dielectric grease on them, you know, and hooked it back up, so they should not give trouble. They should always come on, because the dielectric grease is magic. You know, it keeps the oxidation off. Okay, and here's the dent in the trunk. You can see here, my canopy broke, and it smacked down on the trunk right here to put a gouge. Luckily, it didn't break off my taillights, but it dented, got a little dent right here to pop the paint and scrape the paint off there. This is the back, and I've got a little trim piece that was like unique for this year that goes here. It needs to be done. Right now I just got the whole covered still, but it goes into these holes, and it's got a little it's like a hot metal piece, kind of fancy looking. It's got a little light for the license plate. Oh yeah, I got a chip there. That, I don't know, that's from a floor jack or something here that chipped the paint. But this is all new metal. This is old metal, and have not painted it. I just washed it off. I did put a new gasket. I painted that brown to make it look nice. Got the new gas tank. And if you kind of see, I painted the inside of the trunk kind of that chocolate brown like the tires. I don't know if you can see it much. And I've got enough. I got some spare parts. I got oil, I got water, I got gas, I got a fire extinguisher. I got a jack, a small scissors jack. It's not the factory jack, but it's one that the smallest scissors jack I could find. And I got a tool bag. I'm probably gonna keep my tools though, unless they're special for a Spitfire. I'll let them go. But I've got a bunch of mechanic tools in here and hammer and stuff, lug wrench, tape, tie wraps, bungees, emergency cord or emergency preparation stuff, parts. I think I got my spare condensers and junk like that in there. I don't remember what this is now. Look like some water vacuum line or water line stuff. Oh yeah, there's my manual, my papers for the car. That's fuel pump, coil. I swapped out the coil, but it was okay, so I kept it. And this is either the new coil or the old coil. I can't remember. And then what's this? This is one of the rear bushings. See, I replaced them all, but apparently this one I didn't replace. I'm not sure why. I don't remember why now, but I kept it just in case for later. And this is I don't know what it is. More parts. Hose clamps. I got a bunch of like emergency road stuff there. I got like a little trouble light kind of thing, and jumper cables. Anyway, prepared. And I bought a new spare, and I got the little spare cover. You can see it. This in a white bag is just a top cover to keep the rain out if your top's down. And there's the vinyl cover for the spare tire, new spare tire. Yeah, you can see the paint's all crappy and dirty in there. You know, I didn't redo any of that. I just started driving it. This is new paint up to here, and you can see my welds. Those are not regulation welds, but they hold. And there's actually a chrome strip that goes on this, but I didn't want to put my chrome strip on until I got everything else painted. And I'll just show you here. These things are tight. I'm gonna set the camera down here to get these off. I'll pause it.